Okay, Friday, August 5th, just following up on BABA. You can see here it's now, after buying the puts here on this little 1 minute push up, it's now starting down to the lows as anticipated, rolling over. I'm just watching it here. This is the 15-minute chart again. We should take out those lows at a minimum, 92.18. We're moving down here on this 15-minute bar. After a big red one, we're following through to the downside. So I'm just kind of watching, as it comes down and takes out the lows. At that point, you might get a little bit of a pause. That's where liquidity is. That's where the sell stops are. So there's going to be buying coming in there. That's the target. And the question is, do we really follow through lower, more in line with the daily chart here that has some of these lower targets mentioned on the first video, which I think is definitely possible given, it's one of the weaker stocks in an overall market that's starting to move down here. So let's just take out the intraday lows first, which I'm anticipating. The option should, move up nicely at that point, give you kind of a no risk type of a trade. The options are up to 262 right now. Got those in at 242. So we'll see if those can move higher here as we break through the intraday lows. But you're starting to have gains already. And again, I would love it to break through these lows right here as I'm filming. Let's just see if this push does it right here. Because it's interesting to see when it breaks through the lows, how price reacts. 92.18. We're just like less than 10 cents away from it here. Just film for a second. If not, if it's just going to bounce, people think they're buying at support here, but they're really not. And eventually, even if it pops up and pauses a little bit, all those people are going to get trapped and have to sell in conjunction with all the other sell stops that are down here. So it's going to go through that level. It's just a question of if it does it right here, or do I have to wait a little bit of a pause and then eventually break through. I guess I'll just wait and film later because, like I said, people are buying here thinking it's support, so it's kind of holding up here as it comes down. That usually happens, but eventually I think you'll see a breakthrough.